it's Rob here and welcome to my next video on my Tamiya Super Clod Buster, graciously supplied by the RC Elf. And today we're going to be looking at the bodywork. Right then folks, we've been going through and making up the accessories for the body, sort of skipping and diving through steps 36 to 41, and we've come up with, this is the air intake and the blower, and you might just be able to see there that I've done a bit of painting just to you know, make it look a bit different, bespoke to me. I've also done the front grille, and I don't know if you can see, I'm tilting it to see, you can sort of see there, and I've also painted the headlights. And on that note, I am going to see if I can mount some headlights, because you know, there's holes there for mounting them, you just don't get any bits to hold them, and they're quite a weird size, because I think I've got 5mm LEDs hanging round, and unfortunately at the minute they're sliding through, at least on one of them this side, so I've got to sort something out for that. And we've built the roll bar and the lights, and as you can see I've sprayed them green as well, and that's because that's what I've done to the body. I've sprayed it supposedly lime green, but there we go. I think under these lights I think I might need to, I think I've got a tiny bit more paint, but this has had 4 coats of the green and a couple of coats of black underneath, so there we go. Now before I get on, the decals, I was contemplating whether to use the decals or not, seeing as I've gone bespoke colours, and although they look like they would go, I had a quick search on the interweb and I found some other ones that I may well put on instead, so I'm just waiting for them to arrive before sticking them on, and then he says fingers crossed, Luke, fingers crossed, I'm going to put a few coats of this clear lacquer on. He says hopefully, because I've used that in the past on other stuff and it's had an adverse effect, so I've done a spray off and tested it and it seems okay, so I'm going to give it a go, but I'm going to do it over the top of any decals I stick on to hope that they'll stay stuck. So I think with that we'll crack on, and I'll be back when I've done some more painting and stuff. Okay folks, so decals still haven't arrived, so while I've been waiting I've been working on, if we get this in shot and I turn the ESC on, is woohoo, I've got LED lights now, as you can see, hopefully they're clear. So I think I showed you, but I can't remember, I've painted the headlight covers with translucent yellow, and as you can see I've used this 6mm webbed sheathing to tidy the wiring up a bit. And yes, it's quite long, but I wanted it so I could leave this connected when I take the body off, once I've fitted this, after I've done the decals and sprayed the lacquer on. I've also, not that you can see, and I don't know if I'm taking that off you'll be able to see, but I've put some foam in the ends there, and also a bit thinner foam in that end there, just to stop the battery from rattling once it's installed. So there we go, we'll be back once the decals come. And this is the body finished. As you can see, I've not gone box art. Can't lift it off, there we go. We've got good old 27 megahertz wibbly wobbly, if I can get it out. And if we spin it round, we've got some headlights fitted. So as you can see, yeah, it's wired in. We've got cable ties holding it all together, and going down to the receiver. So I'll put all this back together and take some photos of it, because unfortunately it's blooming well way too heavy for my little battery operated turntable. So with that, I hope you've enjoyed watching these two build videos, and look forward to seeing you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye!